Let's get it started in here.
Turn me up. The Party Starter podcast is on. DJ Blue Diamond.
For the ladies, baby.
DJ Scenario.
DJ.
And DJ J5.
Come on. We in here.
Welcome to the Party Starter podcast. It's your boy DJ Scenario.
It's J5 over here.
And it's your wifey's favorite DJ, Blue Diamond, baby.
Ooh.
That's J5 over there.
Yeah, over here.
And today, and today is Hump Day.
Let's get it.
Bow.
So,
hold on. Blue got somebody in the building right now.
Yeah,
You're
Long
very
Island's
excited to see this
finest.
person, like they go way back since
Gang.
Uh-huh.
We do.
Yeah, I got my bro in the building.
Live like.
Davis.
What's
baby.
up?
Okay.
How y'all feeling?
What's going on, my love? How you
Feeling good, man. I'm happy to be a part of this. Shout out to everybody on this. You know, it's a movie.
Thank you for stopping by.
Appreciate you taking the time to speak to us.
Nah, thank y'all.
Tell us about some things you're working on right now as far as music.
Oh, man. I got a single on the way. I can't name the single, but it's going to be coming out late February. And I'm going to follow up with a project as well. It's a movie.
has no name, or
It has a name, but I ain't dropped the name yet because it's kind of top
Give us a little
secret.
sneak peek
It's
of
top
some
secret.
choices.
Yeah, it's top secret.
What are some like choices? Would you want to tell us that right now, or you want to keep it on the low?
Yeah, it's on the low. It's super low. It's low key.
So
But
let's
take it back a little bit. Hold on. Because this whole artistry is something that's new for us as fans.
Right.
We know you for Vine.
Right,
famous,
of course,
right?
of course.
So let's take it back a little bit. How?
wow,
Yeah, he's a Vine famous.
So that's how it started.
That's how. So
Yeah,
can you
yeah.
tell us how it started? For those who don't know, LikeLikeDavis people.
Yeah. So basically, I started making content on Vine. That was my first, like, I would say, like, real clout experience. It's like I was making online funny videos, you know, and just I was always doing music, but I wasn't getting enough like attention as I wanted to. So I just always felt like, nah, I need to have more people engaged. And I was just being myself one day with my little brother. He made the Vine account, and he was like, nah, we need to do videos every day. And I was just doing it with him, and we was just going viral. Honestly, that was
Crazy.
really.
So what was the most viral video you did out of all of the Vines you did?
Ah, man, I did some video walking into a classroom acting like I was talking to like classmates, and I was like, my nigga, you know the YG song? And he had reached out to me, and he was like, yo, we about to like go crazy with this, and went viral.
Oh, damn.
He showed love. Yeah, that was
The
my
power
first.
of the internet, right?
Yeah.
you was making those videos, did you go out and then, like, when you was out hanging out and people like, oh, I know you from.
Hell yeah.
But go into depth because he's been through some like no. Tell him.
Yeah,
Tell him
nah.
how it was like. Tell
She
him.
said, yo, tell these.
Tell
Nah, tell these niggas, yo, tell
Tell him
these.
what's up.
Nah, Vine was crazy because, you know, like, that was one of the first apps where, like, niggas was actually doing selfie videos and pictures. So when people would run up on you, it would be like, yo, it was like real fame. Like
He's
I was
being very modest. This kid had lines in the mall, like
Yeah.
lines. at the house.
yeah,
He's being very modest. Now, go ahead.
That's dope, though, man.
yeah,
God
man.
bless.
Yeah, nah, it's just because I don't know, it happened and it was just such a crazy, like, smoky phase in my life because I was just doing it genuinely having fun, you know? Like, it attracted a lot of people and, like you said, like, that's really where I started. So those are the same fans that followed me into music and was with me for this whole transition. So it's like, it had to be really solid content, you know?
Was your brother like, I made you hot?
Ah,
I made you hot. That count.
he
Like,
was.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be you.
Yeah. He could have been like that because it was his idea, but he seen that I was on the type of time where I wanted to take it way more serious than him. But like now, recently, he'll be like, "Yeah, I started you," but he always showed love. He had no problem. Yeah, right.
But what kind of things have you been able to acquire from
Like
being Vine famous? And because I see you're able to move around and wherever you want to go. I see you in concerts all the time. You where the it spot is to be at, you're always there.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, coming up and you just, when you outside, you know how it is when you outside, you meet people and you just mingle and, like, that's really how it just happened. But more so, like, this shit, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, Vine really was the start of it, to be honest. It was the start of just everything that I'm doing right now. I got a lot of people engaged, like Cardi B. She showed me a lot of love. And it's like, I feel like celebrities along the way really just made me, like, in
Those
this game.
cosigns were crucial.
Yeah. The cosigns was very
to
crucial.
Big
Like,
growth.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Was music always your thing? Like, even when you started Vine? Or
That's the
you
thing.
like
Music, I always wanted to do music, but I just was like, I was never satisfied with the attention it was getting. Like I felt like I was putting, now I'd be like, shit, that shit was trash. But like at the time I felt like it was the number one shit for me. Like, so I just used the social media to piggyback off of the content, and it worked out, you know? Like that's really was my plan from the beginning till now, to like the full transition.
Can you explain to us a little bit about this weatherman persona you have
Oh
on Instagram?
man, listen man, Weather God, still from the
The
future.
weather god, sorry.
That was a character I made up like when I was doing like the content. I would go out to the snow, fucking just t-shirt, big fur, and just stand out there. I would never get cold. People were like, yo, you're gonna get sick. They loved it, but I would dance out there.
Did you get sick?
Nah, I never got sick.
Wow.
To be honest, I
Kudos
never
to
got
you,
sick.
But okay, so how does the whole social media go hand in hand with the music?
I feel like more now than ever, it's a lot of artists that's like doing content and music. You see it, like everybody's trying to do music right now, and it's just like I've been had the formula. Like I've been trying to do the content and the funny stuff, so it's real challenging. So you got to put out stuff because it's the demand. You see people's fucking their minds just like you gotta be consistent, or you're gonna be forgotten. You know?
Oh yeah, Insta famous. Could
So
be
you got
instantly
this mixtape coming out.
Right.
You have a title for it yet?
I have like a few names that I put in my notes. I'm nothing like solid yet because yeah, you know, I'm gonna let you. Y'all good at y'all good at what people want. So you know what? I might have to after this.
Yeah.
Can you tell us some of the features you got on there?
Oh man, I got people on there such as like Guap Dad, like he's really super fire. I like he's from LA. I got people like Casanova, like that's just loose record. I don't know if it's gonna be on the project. Casanova, Bryson Tiller. I'm working with a lot of different type of artists and different bags, you know, more so
That's
the
dope.
Brooklyn wave. I just dropped a single with Swipey. I don't know if y'all
I know.
know
so
He
you
with
were
the
familiar.
Fabio and all of them.
yeah.
Yeah, I might have to send you some.
Yeah, I got some shit.
So hold on, is that some hardcore shit you coming
Yeah,
out
some
with?
some Brooklyn, like you know how the Brooklyn shit.
So
is
right now, who's one of your favorite artists that kind of inspire you? That like this guy's it.
Oh
Dope.
man, old or new?
Right now, currently.
Right now, currently, I don't know. I listen to the greats. I like a lot of the new artists though too. Like I'm in tune with everybody. Like that's all I will say. Like I'm a fan of music and like I listen to everybody's shit, whether you have a lot of plays or no plays. But like I'm really more so inspired by people that came out with like Kanye, Andre 3000.
Oh, yeah,
But I like the new guys like Pop Smoke, Favi, Swipey. That's fam. Like they rock with me, I rock with them. So it's like, but I'm more so inspired by people that's way older than me.
You mentioned Bryson Tiller. I remember you being in the Say It video. Was that it?
You talking about the Tory Lanez? That was the Tory Lanez
that
joint.
was Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Sorry, my fault.
You Gucci.
Exactly.
Gucci.
So how did that relationship come about?
The Tory Lanez situation was more like I was like, you know, when I was in the production, I had a really bad production deal that like in the past I was a part of, and yeah, one of the artists got signed. What was it? Interscope. So Tory signed Interscope the same week, so they put her in the video, and I just happened to be like, we were a team at the time, so that's how I got to meet Tory at that time.
Nice.
The
And
Say
how
It situation.
Bryson Tiller come about?
The Bryson Tiller situation was like completely genuine. Like I just was on some SoundCloud listening to music type shit, and I liked his song, and he reached out to me like, yo, I'm from Kentucky, but I be in Long Island. And it was like, shit, I live in Long Island. Like, and we just linked up on some just genuine,
off
like,
of SoundCloud.
off of SoundCloud, off of like,
Who
you
would have
know?
thought? Who would have thought? That's dope.
Yeah.
So, damn, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I left one thing out too.
Go ahead, tell us.
Definitely with the whole Bryson shit too. Like I like one of his songs, but then he also sing, because at the time I had a record called Kylie Jenner Freak, and it was like buzzing, and like Kylie put on her website, she was posting on her Snapchat and shit. He reached out to me like, yo, you get on Don't and I get on Kylie Jenner. And I was like, really, like if you think about it now, it's like Don't is his record, but like at the time that's really what we was on. Like he was trying to get on my record, but then when we linked, we was on some just friendship shit. Like we didn't even really do music, we was just chilling, taking pics. Yeah.
So the social media route worked for you, but it's not a route that works for everybody. What advice
Yeah.
would you give to upcoming artists?
Upcoming artists, I would just say like be a genuine fan and don't be scared to like really say what you like and just push the sound, because like I'm a creative. Like I was stuck in my ways for a long time where I didn't want to try new sounds and just being comfortable with what I like, but it's like you have to be uncomfortable to, you know, really go crazy. So I would say like for any upcoming artist, and ultimately really like own it. Like really, like if you think it's hot, it's hot. Don't wait for somebody else to tell you that it's hot. Like you gotta be, it's you, up to you. Nobody's gonna really understand your source more than you, you know. So take advice, but like at the same time, like you have to have that last say and know that it's you that's fire.
I'm from Long Island, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Long Island too.
Fire.
From Long Island, right? And you feeling, and you doing everything you're doing now. Is there people there that be like, oh, he changed a lot, or he's famous now. Now he doesn't want to come back because you know how Long Island is.
Oh yeah, man.
You know how Long Island is. If you're really truly from Long Island, you're from Long Island. And once you get out of there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Once you get out of Long Island and really like start moving around, people will always just look at you like, oh, he's famous now, or he don't want to hang out with his old people and shit like that. So how was it for you?
I mean, even when I was doing Vine, I never really got much support from like people from LI, like, cause you, like you said, once you're doing something like they can't envision for themselves or they feel it's impossible, they'll look at you like, oh yeah, you're on some other type of time, you're Hollywood. So it's like, ever since I started to even now, like I'll get support in your face, you know, when you run into people, they'll show you love, but it's like, besides that, they're not really showing you no love because it's like, they don't want to see you win.
That's
It's
how it be,
crazy
man.
as it sounds, like they don't want to see you win.
You get more love from people you barely know than people you knew your whole life.
100%.
Because I feel like they just judge based on what they going through and where y'all grew up. And other people don't even give a shit about none of that. They
Yeah,
just
bro.
want to be entertained.
That's a fact.
So I'm not asking you to tell us your blueprint, but what are your plans, your future plans?
Secrets.
for-
Oh man.
You ask him a question, he looks over.
You said, yo, should I? Yo, man,
But
listen,
Mike is
man, we
like-
gotta stay in sync.
Mike is like, no, not that one, not that one.
Yo, man, you said the blueprint.
Just tell us your future plans for how you plan to go about promoting your new project.
Oh man, listen, I didn't get to tell y'all in the beginning of this, but I'm from 3020. That's 1,000 years ahead in the future. Shit, me. I already thought about it 1,000 years ago.
Already seen.
guys this
He already seen it.
This was part of his process already. He's
So-
been here.
You feel me? You
So
seen
other
it.
than like music and the Vine thing that blew up for you, what's like other things that you would want to do with yourself out here? Like,
Oh man, I have a lot of things I want to do besides like music. I want to be in movies. I'm like, not
So
the
I was gonna ask you
music
about
wise, but I want to be like Will Smith. Like, you know, Will Smith is in everything. That's why I really trying to be in everything.
fire.
I got my first festival in Spain, Barcelona coming up. I'm the only, like,
what's the name of that festival?
it's called Summer Crush.
Summer Crush. There you go. Look out for that.
There's people like Roddy Ricch, Gunna,
Oh,
The Baby. I'm one of the few American artists. Everybody else is like big artists from Spain. So that's gonna be exciting. Like I can't wait for
What's
that.
the biggest stage you've done so far?
Honestly, I would say when I was doing shit with Boogie, like he went on tour for his last biggest artist tour. I had a few stops on that, and like he was doing like 5 to 10K people. Like that was like my biggest shit. I'm gonna be honest.
Is it so real? Like you get butterflies and all that? Like,
Do you get nervous?
Oh
Still?
man,
A little bit?
As a DJ, you know,
Right.
when we do,
Hell yeah.
As a DJ with big crowds, I don't get nervous. When it's a little bit of people, I get
Yeah.
like, it's fucking weird
Uh huh.
because it's a little bit of people. So you're like, damn, I gotta make these little bit of people dance.
Right.
Because I know if I had a bunch of people, I know I could have a bunch of people dancing over there, and these people over there, I'm not gonna care about them.
Yeah.
I care about the people that's really dancing.
Right, right.
It's a little bit of people, and they looking at you like, wow, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like that's when I'm like, oh shit, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna rock out like it's 10,000 people.
I feel like I get nervous right before I go on, but then as soon as I'm on the stage, I'm like, oh, it's lit.
Yeah.
It's lit. Once some lights come on, oh,
That
about to
energy
make a
go through
movie.
you, right?
How do you go about preparing for your shows?
I don't really prepare
don't
for my
really
shows.
It's
Like
just let's do
my
it.
manager be tight. He be like, yo, send me the songs. Whole week pass. About to go on stage. We figuring it out. But like, I'm trying to get better with that. You know, that organization type. But like, preparation. I like to do shit like what feels right at the moment. Like, you know, like I always been that way. Just
Yo, you up next? All right, cool. Give me
yeah, right away. Let's get it.
So basically, this is the Party Starter podcast. We all DJs here, and we usually ask everybody that comes up, what's one of the craziest parties you ever been to?
Craziest parties I ever been to. Damn, I would say
It's gotta be like true dead ass funny.
the craziest
It could
party
be
I
whatever.
ever.
We've had a lot of crazy shit up here already.
I had Vic Mensa up here. I'm gonna just say Vic Mensa was running through Barack Obama's backyard after a party, and like crazy.
Where he was getting top from some white girl, and then a dude
Oh.
tried to fight him while he's getting top.
Yeah.
So,
There's a lot of crazy
don't
shit
worry.
that, you know, we had on here.
Yo, what's big number?
We trying to party with you, Vic. Hit us back, bro.
Nah, it's crazy because I'm more of a homebody, so I really be chilling. But I would say like my most craziest party would be when I went to LA. We was at the gate. They was charging like $500. You know, LA be over the
they
top.
different.
Like
Yeah, they different.
they be taxing. They be
Yeah,
taxing
tell
out
them, but
there.
I'm famous though.
Yeah, I was at the
But
gate
I
for
love like
yo.
Davis.
I ended up
Pull
getting in
your
there for
Vine
free.
account like that.
But that was the crazy. They had drones flying and shit. Like it just was the aesthetic that was more crazy than anything. It wasn't really what was going on at the party that was lit. It was just more of the
It was
experience.
just way over the top.
Yeah, it was over the top. We was on the cliff. I'm like, oh, we about to fall off. And
As
shit.
soon as I got there and they said 5, I'm like, this is over the top.
Right. They said 500. This better be Project X. That's what I was thinking. No cap.
One last question. Because people only get to see all the, you know, the funny stuff you post on Instagram, but they don't really see the preparation that goes behind it. On average, how long does it take you to make like an Instagram video?
Oh man, that shit varies. Like sometimes we just do it right on the spot. Like our idea, like we'll be Jack, like just joking right now, but oh, that sound like a video. We'll just cut it, and then other times, like to keep it a stack, I got like notes of just different video ideas, and I just do them. Honestly, sometimes I'll just be chilling in the crib. I'll just jot down ideas, and I'll just take one day and just cut all of them like within like 20 30 minute span.
So as far as like the videos like you do, is there anybody else on IG that you like watching their videos also? And
man.
that gets you?
Yeah, I feel like I will always give it to like my boys Holly and Chino. They on the come up, like two influencers from Brooklyn, and you know I like Shiggy too. I think Shiggy is underrated and
Yeah,
definitely
Shiggy though.
deserves.
You know who I like? Haha Davis.
Oh yeah, Haha
That's
Davis.
like one of.
We went to Artichoke Pizza with Haha, remember? He was on some fun. He said, "This is a pizza." Like, he was bugging.
He's funny as hell.
Yeah, I fuck with Haha. He's cool.
All right, so
So he got his new mixtape coming out. We'll be waiting around for that.
Yeah,
We
man.
don't got the name yet.
He don't
Yo,
got
no-
no release date, no name yet.
Oh yeah. Before I get out of here, I gotta shout out my my production and my engineering has enhanced times a million. You know, so like this
You
next
Fast
project
Life?
is definitely gonna
that's
be
my bro.
Fast
Yeah,
Life.
we produced a couple beats
movie.
together. We about to release.
They go crazy.
Fast Life.
Fast Life, salute to
That's
the
They
the
go
homie. He worked with
crazy.
Lou Got Cash. He
Yeah.
do a lot for
They
him.
did Things for You. They did
What's
Make
that
10.
girl name too?
They
He
got
did
some
that record
joints.
for her. He's doing a lot. I watch Fast Life grow too, from like being a regular producer to where
Word.
he's at now.
Yeah, we
I
about
know
to get
for
them
probably,
plaques.
Like 8 years, bro. I've
Yeah.
probably known for like 8 years. I see.
Word.
You,
Oh, so you an OG.
bro. Yeah,
You're an OG.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout
you
out
working
Fast
with the
Life.
right person. Fast Life is super duper talented,
Right.
quick. So I already know you about to come out with a lot of hits.
Yeah.
I mean, but
God bless.
explain to us a little bit of your sound because you're not just your average rapper.
Would
Yeah.
you compare yourself to somebody else with the music you about to release?
Oh man, this shit I'm about to release. Nah, I'm gonna be honest. Like this is
Yeah,
some
you don't
whole
sound like
different type
nobody.
of. I don't really sound like nobody. Like I may jump on similar production,
Good.
but my approach
We
is
need
always
something
different.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's futuristic, 1,000 years. That's why I want everybody to think when they hear it. Even if you don't like it, it's because you're not from the future.
Yeah.
Because you're not from the
Sorry, old heads.
Ladies and gentlemen, Like Davis, can you let us know your handles, please?
Listen, man, y'all can follow me at all social medias at LikeLikeDavis, all streaming. It's a movie. We going viral all 30/20. No,
3020.
thank y'all for having me, man. It's a
Thank you,
blessing.
bro.
Thank you coming through.
God
Gang.
bless.
Most valuable player in the NBA this year, Kobe Bryant.
We still got many more years to go. We're gonna play until June. I love you. Now let's get this party started.
He's got Kobe on the wing, and Kobe flying home. Now, the Lakers for the win. Kobe going up over Bell, fall away. Yes! Yes! At the buzzer, he does it.
I'm hungry now more than ever.
Welcome back to the Party Starter Podcast. We got another special guest in the building with us. He came to chop it up with us.
Hey, what's up? Hip Hop Mike here.
Now we're gonna get on a little serious tip. You know, this weekend, there's a tragedy. You know, NBA legend, star, icon, father, brother, son, and you know whatever you want to call it. But Kobe Bryant.
Messed up, man. This is like worldwide icon. I was on live and I just seen comments come up that like R.I.P. Kobe, and I was like, no way. Like, but then every comment, I had to log off and look, and the news hadn't even broke of like who was on the copter, but like to see how it played out is just sad, yo.
It was definitely like a sad moment for, because the thing is when you see Kobe Bryant, for example, it's like Kobe, like out of nowhere, like Kobe.
Why?
Kobe?
Yeah, yo.
You know what my comment was when I saw it was, what is this world coming to? And then everybody underneath was like, what do you mean he died in a helicopter? Like, nobody did anything to him. I'm like, but what do you mean Kobe's dead? Like, how could Kobe die? It's just like, it just goes to show, like, everybody could get touched. Not touched, but, it could happen to anybody.
Yeah, nah, life is precious for sure. Like, it was heartbreaking. And honestly, I'm not even like a big sports dude, but I felt like he was just a cultural icon.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I know him through seeing him with rappers and hip hop. Like, I never seen him really play like that, but that was just heartbreaking all around.
It's just the type of person Kobe was. Like, not saying anybody else should have went.
Yeah,
but it was
yeah.
like, I don't mean to laugh right now, but it's like Kobe was just such an icon to like helping people, to inspiring people. And then
Very
the
inspirational.
way that he passed is like, that's like, nah. You just still can't. I still can't believe it.
And then
Can't believe it.
you find out his daughter's on the plane with him.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That right there in itself, like, you're like, oh, Kobe, passed away. Oh my God. But then you realize his daughter's on the plane with him. What?
It's just thinking about like on the way down, like what they were talking about, what he was saying. That's what really probably gets me the most, because I got a daughter.
Yeah.
And like, how do you comfort somebody when you know this is it? Like, just thinking about that conversation they must have had.
And how close they were, like through the, through social media and the news, and you just see how close they were. It's like his twin, like it was almost like that's his favorite. You don't want to say favorite, but like that was his favorite.
Yeah.
And for that to happen, and she was on the plane, the helicopter, and that moment is just.
But the saddest part about it is, like, you would have thought they were going to do something for him. He was really going for her practice.
Absolutely.
For her basketball practice. So it's just a sad story.
You gotta send love to Vanessa and them too. Like, to get the news through TMZ and not to be able to like actually get it broken in a way where
the police didn't even call her. She learned through TMZ.
It's so heartbreaking.
TMZ. She learned through TMZ that her husband and her daughter passed away.
And you got a baby. Like, they got a 15-month-old or something.
Brand new.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just
It
messed up.
shows how the media is so selfish, just to drop news and get attention. Like,
Yeah.
it goes around all to everything. Like Instagram, there's a lot of selfish people out there. Like, if you're getting a lot of attention, I feel like it's also important, at least once in a while, to put out something positive to people, because you never know what people are going through mentally. Imagine like you finding out by watching TV that your significant other is dead, not coming back. Like, you would think it's a joke. Like, what?
And it's just a sad story. And rest in peace to the other people that was on the helicopter.
That too.
Straight
I heard
the
a whole family died. Mother, father, daughter.
Mm-hmm. Can we talk about LeBron too? Like the way that all played out with that tweet the night before, and then just like breaking the record.
It's crazy.
And, like,
His last, his last post was telling LeBron, keep going, like pushing, basically, like
crazy.
Like,
and
such
then
a humble person at such a high power in life, and it's like.
But that's what they're talking about now, is that LeBron has a lot of pressure on his back to uphold the Lakers. And we'll see. I don't know. I
think
guess
the
we'll wait
Lakers
and
gonna
see.
win a championship this year because it is.
They were talking about in the music meeting earlier. They were saying that
like it's gonna be a different type of vibe playing the Lakers now. Like, you're gonna feel tight, bad to bust their ass.
They gonna win back to back with that man in the sky looking over him.
No, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. I was watching a movie, right? I was watching a movie. It's called Countdown, right? It's an app on your phone. Actually, it's a real app. Now, there's a question for everybody in this room. This app tells you exactly when you're gonna die.
Oh, it's like the movie with Justin Timberlake.
No, it's another movie. He wasn't in the movie, Justin Timberlake. It was another movie. But this app counts down exactly to the exact moment you're going to die. Now, if you had this app, right? I'm not saying you want this app, but if you had this app, would you want to know when the time let's start with you, J5. Would you want to know, your exact time where you're going to go?
Nah. Because then everything was going to be planned based on that,
Or would you live your life fuller if you knew exactly when you were gonna go? Or
it's hard to say, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I wasted a couple years of my life just doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
But right now, my point in my life, especially, like, there's more social media. You get news faster. It really opened my eyes more to be like, man, I can't waste no fucking time out here.
Straight
Like,
up.
shit, I could just turn my head one day and get shot with a bullet for no
God
fucking
forbid.
reason. God forbid, you know? Like, it's just crazy.
What about you,
It's
Mike?
scary. more than ever.
If you knew the exact time.
I wouldn't want to look at it right now just because, like, God forbid it says something like next week type. But, maybe when I'm like 70, I'm going to be like, all right, you know what? Let me see how much time I really got left to party. Like,
No, in the movie, let me just say, in the movie, the girl, she downloaded the app right away, right? She downloaded it. Actually, she said she had 20 hours to live.
wow.
In
That's
the movie,
what I'm
20
scared
hours.
of. I do not need that app.
Nah, I don't
You
need
know what I'm
that kind
saying?
of anxiety in my life.
Yeah. I'm just going to live my life to the fullest every day. I don't think I want to know.
Straight
You know what I'm
up.
saying? Like the time frame I have, I'm gonna just do the best with the time I know. You know what I mean? The time I know. If it's time to go, then there's time to go. I don't think I need an app to tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Or would want to know exactly when I'm gonna go, because then it just puts a lot of pressure on me to just try to do everything
That you wanted to do.
and not really live. You know?
But I think that's the important lesson that there is to be learned about, Kobe passing. For one, I think we should definitely tell whoever we love, that we love him every single day. And then two, that life is short. You never know. In a blink of an eye, you could be gone. It takes so many years to build. Could be gone like that in a blink of an eye. So, R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant
Straight
and
up.
Gianna.
Love to Vanessa, yo.
Absolutely. I think you could live a long life, but I think I'd rather live a full life. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. Well, that's the thing. If that didn't motivate you to really make the most of every day, I don't know what does.
Yeah.
Like, because the second I heard that, I'm like, you want to call your loved ones, you want to get home to your kids. Like, it's just, if that doesn't spark something inside you, I don't know what kind of person you are. Because that made me want to live every day to the fullest, like you said.
You know what it is, too, is like the older I got and having kids, it's like so important to live your life and have something left behind for the people that you care about. Like, a lot of people waste their life thinking about it's about like what they show on IG all day is partying and all that kind of dumb shit. But it's like what Kobe did. He aligned his family though. Even though he passed away, and that's just something that really hits me hard.
He was young too. 41 is not old. 41 is
that's
like
when you really start your life when you think about it. Like you worked your
as
career,
far as men,
you did all
you know
your
what I'm saying?
like 20 to 40, and then you hit 40 and you want to like travel and spend more time with your family. Right when he was about to have the opportunity to spend more time with his family, that happened.
You know what's really sad is people that never got to live out their dreams. Like, I've been seeing hella posts of Kobe. Like, I mean, we're all fortunate to be able to do stuff we love, but if I got that news and I was still working at like Sleepy's or something, I'd be like, I need to quit this job and go live my life right now. That's really what's sad is people ain't even getting that message through yet.
It's like so important to do what you love to do. Like, a lot of people are falling victim to living a comfortable life, but a comfortable life right now usually leads to a fucking annoying life when you older. You know what I'm saying? When you can't move around like you are when you're young.
Straight up.
So hopefully this inspires younger kids, teens or whatever, early 20s, to work hard at what they love to do. Because before you know it, you old.
And if you don't work hard at what you do, I got an app for you to download where y'all could.
Before you know it, you in 30-20 like life.
Right, you're in 30-20. Like, where am I?
Yeah.
The PartyStarters just want to send a big rest in peace to the Kobe Bryant,
and everybody that's
Gianna Bryant, and all the entire family that was on the helicopter along with him. Our condolences to the family. Rest in peace, and that's it. All right, appreciate y'all.